Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 84, day 4. It is a purple day. Also, happy Lunar New Year's, Year of the Ox. We got that going on today. We got quite a few shiny gems going on here. Got 100 for Lunar New Year's as we did last year. We got 50 just for the daily thing. And of course you have the default of at least 20 over there, or 100 if you got lucky. So that's 170 or 250 gems today then. A pretty hefty amount, which is good because we got a bounty hunter going on. We're actually going for a leaderboard. Actually, we should still be on leaderboard. Yes, we are. 27th, but we're going to be going a little bit further. We bought up to tier 7. Normally I go to tier 5 or 6. But we did go for tier 7 this time around, and we'll see how far that brings us on leaderboard. We'll probably use the last of our 10 sigils, as well as go over Bounty Hunter in doing so. The new bounty trip's really good as well. Pretty fun, but I'll mess with that in a little bit, because obviously we'll be starting with Purple Guild Wars. So let's go from there. So as far as Guild Wars, I believe I am using a variant of a Wild Queen team. Oh, so we have 100% XP today. We can utilize that a bit. Should have it tomorrow as well. But as far as our Guild War purple team, got this right over here. It is the Zugoff Green Seer Wild Queen Leprechaun. We do need to go change the banner though. Probably 20% into 2 seasons or 20% into cleanses, though I think seasons will be fine. I don't think we need to change anything else. Okay, so 20% 2 seasons. I mean, yeah, 2 seasons. Do I already have that set up? No, we do not, surprisingly. So we'll do it right over here. Oh, also the orb for the event might be able to go claim. Let's see, how far am I on the, or how far is the guild, I should say, on the Heart of Fire? We are currently not loading. There it goes. We are almost done. We do need to go do our battles today, though. That'll also make us a little bit more in the middle of our guild. Yeah, we're a little short, so I should probably do those battles as well. We got a lot of battles we need to go do today. But anyways, let's start off with Guild Wars, though. But before I do, let's say hello to everyone. Hello, John. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Misplaced. Hello, Ricardo. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get into this. We set our medals. Double check. Yes. We got our team. It is indeed a purple day. And it looks like we're good to go. Let's see. How far are we point difference right now? Let's see. 2... 6, what's 6 times 8? 36, 48. Wait, are we losing then? Yeah, we're actually losing right now. But they don't have the rest of their battles in. So as long as they don't get those battles in, we're technically winning. But yeah, they have some people not doing their battles. That would actually make them pass. Because we're actually like 10, 15,000 behind or so. Assuming they all go 1 loss or so on average. And assuming they actually do their battles. I thought that was a Greek. Oh, wait, it is a Greek. Why? Oh! He's running Skeleton Key? In Guild Wars after it got nerfed? That's rather curious. I haven't seen anyone run it yet for Guild Wars after the nerf. I've seen it prior to the nerf, but not after. Interesting. You're running stealthy, right? You should be. You better be. If you're not running stealthy, what on earth is this team? That is so weird. Well, I guess we'll just win. I guess we'll just auto-win. That was some very weird decisions right there. You always have to run stealthy on Skeleton Key if you're going to run a Skeleton Key team defensively. Sometimes even offensively you do it just to make sure it doesn't die. Plus, it's been nerfed to the point where, honestly, Skeleton Key just seems dead now, for the most part. Speaking about non-dead weapons, though. Hello, Rope Dart. Oh, no. I almost want to run Cleanse in case he starts going Rope Dart heavy. He also has Flash Freeze at the start, so... Let me go get that Cleanse. We're gonna need it. Hopefully we'll, like, immediately Cleanse Rope Dart if he gets it on us, which he probably will at least once. Alright, let's go do our battles. Hopefully it goes well. As hello, Beer! Welcome. And hello, Interception. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we got Frozen on there, which freezes almost everything. And now we're unfrozen. The power of Cleanse. That is why we set Cleanse. That is exactly why we set the Cleanse. I guess we go for this and hope we get alignment. Well, obviously we have alignment there, but I mean on the follow-up. I kind of want to take those reds. I want to take it away that leaves green on the board. So it might seem weird I didn't take it for 5 times, but we already would have had enough mana from it. So I'm going to do this, hope he dies. And now we just win. We Zoog off whatever the biggest threat is, which is another... Why is no one running stealthy in this guild? This guild does not appreciate the power of stealthy. That's the second person in a row that didn't run stealthy on a weapon that generally runs stealthy on it. Rope Dart and Skeleton Key. And Life and Death. Among a few other weapons. Pretty much always have stealthy on them. Very, very rarely would you run otherwise. Okay, technically I don't need cleanse this time around. So I think we go for seasons. Let's keep switching it up as we need. Unless he has the flash death mark, though the chance that that would kill us is exceedingly unlikely. Which means it has a 100% chance of killing us. Because of that, it will indefinitely kill us. Let's see, just for fun, does he actually have it on? He does not. Because I believe it's over top of that trait. So at least he doesn't have the flash death mark. He does have the flash freeze though. Oh no, that's when an enemy dies, never mind. I forgot this class doesn't have flash freeze. Yeah, we're fine. Yes, Yagoi Queen and Tanya can be ran for Red Day. That is correct. Unfortunately, you can't use a proper mana generator for it, but yes, it can be ran for Red Day. It's a little bit clunkier compared to how it's normally used, but it's definitely doable. Go do this on first slot because I highly doubt we're going to kill, and that's exactly why I did that on first slot. Gosh. Awful. We do this on brown and hope for a really good follow-up. Okay, that is a very good follow-up. That is under the category of very good follow-up. We're on track for 9,600. Which generally Wild Queen does, unless it really messes up somehow. Okay, we're still set to cleanse, I think. Let me double check. No, we're not. Good thing I checked. Give me that cleanse. I feel like we're switching it every single time. Too bad there's not a quicker way of doing it. Just double check. I know I literally just said it. Want to make sure. Really important we have cleanse set against Frost Mage. It's interesting. It's a Mistralis loop team. If we don't deal with Beatrix, we probably die. Beatrix has to die pretty much immediately. Hopefully this does not backfire. I'm going to go for immediate Leprechaun and hope he doesn't get Mercy value. And he did. That is very unfortunate. Luckily, he just did a huge miss right there. Unfortunately, though, I can't stop him from taking all that extra turn. I can take one, but we're still frozen on the other. Beatrix, stop looping, please. Stop. Good. Stop. Stop. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, the miss! No! You're not supposed to miss that. Oh, we died to Beatrix. We're dead. Beatrix won. Beatrix did Beatrix things. Beatrix did Beatrix things. Ah, we got our one loss. We got Beatrixed. Up, round 2. We'll run the same thing again. Let's try not to get Beatrix this time. That one freeze is what mostly did us in. If we weren't frozen there, we would have just auto-won. But the cleanse didn't give us the cleanse. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we go for explosion here and hope it doesn't backfire. And it does. A little short on mana. Should still be fine though. I wish I could convert white yellow for extra turn. How on earth is that not an extra turn? Do we not have an extra turn? That's really bad if we don't have an extra turn. Okay, we can do it on brown. So at least we have something. There's no way we can't do it on yellow. That's a pretty insane board to not be able to do it on. I almost want to take this brown to green, but I'm concerned we won't have a follow-up. So I'm just going to do this. Get our mana we need. Throw our Wild Queen down. And now we win. Should just be a win. Okay, now he can't infinite us. And we won. See, why couldn't you have done this the previous time? See how easy it is when we're not frozen? Look at the difference between freeze and no freeze. Oh gosh, that was on track for like 9,650. We just scored an 8,143 with a loss. That was so on track for 9,650. That might have almost been on track for 9,700. But then we got beatrixed. Very unfortunate. That's a really solid one-loss score, though. But unfortunately, beatrix got us. If we weren't frozen there, we would have been fine. 35,000, 2 losses. Let's compare that to a couple of the other 2 losses in the guild. There's a 1 loss. That's about 1,000 difference, which makes sense. Let's try to find a 2 loss people, though. Which was a little bit easier to track. Because it's somewhat hard to tell who exactly is 2 loss. Here's another 2 loss. So we're about 100 something up. Let's see, what's our exact score? 94. Let's see, what other 2 losses do we have? So several hundred up on that one. We're only 60 up on that one. I think we're the highest 2 loss. Yay, success. Partial success. We're the highest 2 loss in our guild. What a weird stat to have. But yes, we're the highest 2 loss in our guild. Unfortunately, it's 2 losses, though. Anyways, let's go do a billion other things because, gosh, we got a lot of things we need to go do. So, main thing, we got ourselves some shiny gems, a lot of shiny gems, like a ridiculously high amount of shiny gems. Probably advise putting it into Bounty Hunter or just saving it for something else. But really, really solid amount here. Beatrix is the best legendary of 2020. It is so strong. It is so ridiculously strong. I know, we're only beating you by 60. It is close. But yeah, I think that's the highest we've ever scored with 1 loss. I don't think we've ever scored higher than that with 1 loss before. An 8,146 or whatever it was. I'm not even sure what the highest you can score is with 1 loss. Oh, that's funny. It's doing a bunch of Shen tank troops for Lunar New Year. I just noticed that. Did it do that last year too? I assume so. I actually did not notice that. But yeah, it's all the Shen tank troops. Yep, and there it goes again. I never said she was bad. I just said there's a lot of instances where Truffle is better, and that's still the case. I never specifically said she was bad, though. I said that she was a worse version of Truffle, which I still agree with to this day, that she's still a worse version than Truffle. Like, they're used for completely different purposes, but if you want to, like, compare, like, the overall best thing that each can do, I still feel like Truffle's a bit higher. Just because his infinite loop is a lot more consistent. Even though Beatrix also has an infinite loop. But it's not as consistent as Truffle's infinite loop. Though they are closer now that Truffle got nerfed, but Beatrix didn't. That definitely made them closer than they were before. But even after that nerf, I still feel like Truffle's better. Though, of course, you still use Beatrix for its cleanse, obviously. That's where it gets, like, 90% of its value more often than not. Like, 80% of its value is cleanse. 15% of its value is the fact that it counts as true damage with a decently solid loop. And the other 5% is just the fact that it can loop. Like, it barely even uses that aspect normally. More so uses the cleanse and its high damage potential with a partial loop. Because the chance it loops an entire battle is generally very slim. Like, from beginning to end. But it normally gets enough loop to win. That's definitely not an infinite. So how is this battle not won yet? There we go. But I'm still kind of surprised that they nerfed Truffle but didn't nerf Beatrix. I still find that extremely surprising. Just goes to show, Truffle was always better. They felt the need to nerf Truffle but not Beatrix. What's a good Grey King team? Grey King with another Grey King on top of another Grey King. But no, you could fill it with Apothecary. You can use it with another True Damage. It really just depends on what battle you're using it for, on what you would build it into. But Apothecary is normally a pretty good pick. You can also half mana start it with that one Halloween troop we got last year, which is pretty common with him, especially if you have two of him. But even just with one, it works pretty good. Hello, Sansi, welcome. And hello, Steve, welcome, welcome. And Magnus, if I didn't already say hi, welcome. Yeah, you could use it with Mount Crusher Apothecary. As far as the other true damage, you'd probably do it with Tina 9000 if you're going to do it that way. But the other alternative is to build it into the 50% Mana Star Undead troop. The Ghost Queen. You normally want to have two damage sources that isn't Ghost Queen, or that isn't just yeah, that isn't Ghost Queen. Like Ghost Queen generally doesn't count as one of the two damage sources normally, because you would need the Mythic of Grey King and then something else, but that's something else not being specifically the Queen, or at least not counting it as one, even though it technically can do some damage. It's not really a proper damage source. But yeah, Bounty Hunter was super easy this week. We also got a super meta troop for it too, if you guys didn't already see it. It's as meta as Truffle is. I mean, not Truffle. I meant to say, what's his name? Tagraki. Hello, the White Tiger. Welcome. Okay, we got that. Now to go do a billion other things. Let's see. Let's go do Bounty Hunter first. For any of you that didn't see the other stream. As far as our team, we're using Ogress, Tagraki Warrior, Soldier of Wrath, and Riftlinks. Highly advise getting this thing as max as possible. It is absolutely insane. It does 1 explosion per 10 life, and obviously later in the game you have more life than you know what to do with. And that's a lot of explosions. We're currently getting 14 explosions. And right now we're going for Leaderboard. We bought tier 7 for once, and we're taking Leaderboard. How far exactly that will get us, we'll find out momentarily. If I had to guess based on the double tie here, it'll get us exactly 555,000. But we'll find out. Let's go do all residuals. But yeah, it took us only 1 hour to get it done. It was super blazing quick. Quickest bounty hunter we've ever had, as far as how quickly it took us to win. Also, strategy that we go for here is we kill second slot immediately. You then throw 2 on this, or kill one of the other ones. It really depends how you want to go for it at this point. And then you go for Tagraki ideally. Otherwise, Tagraki into double poke, which at this point seems to be the way we're going to have to go this battle. Gosh, the board is bad. Oh, barrier. That's the first time all day it has gotten barrier. That's very unfortunate. That's the slowest possible thing you can do. Yeah, hopefully we didn't do too much armor damage to it. There we go. Yeah, we'll go use up every bounty hunter sigil. Then we'll go hand out a code, and then we'll mess with everything else. Actually, what is everything else at that point? I guess the only other thing would be Warlord event. The other way is to, instead of killing that first, you go for that annoying one that does barrier. It's very unlikely that I'll do barrier. That was literally the first time all day it has done it. But it's not impossible that it will. It definitely can. You're 6th place right now? Nice. I'm not sure how far we're going to get with this. I'm just buying to tier 7. I'm not going any further. However far it gets us is how far it gets us. That's a lot of skulls. We just triple skulled it already. A lot of skull value. I gotta be careful. This thing has 50% chance to summon. Luckily, it didn't get it there. Do have to be a little wary of that. Also, we probably should have done the explosion first, just in case we overdamage it here. I don't think we are going to. There's definitely a possibility to overdamage. And I think we're about to by doing it second time. Alright, at this point, I might as well just use the other 2 true damagers since Taraki does not seem to want to get his reds. Yeah, 14 gem explosion is pretty insane. It does have 10% this week, though. And we do have +7 to all stats. So on a normal week with like near max stats, it'd be like 100 or 12 explosions or so. But you got to keep in mind we're towards the end of the season, so we have quite a bit of extra HP right now, like 10 or something, or 15 off of that. So that's giving her like a whole extra explosion or 2 that she wouldn't normally have at an earlier part of a season. And how much life do we have this week? I think it's 10. I'm actually not sure of the number off the top of my head. Oh no, reflex. That won't stop me from Tagrakiing. That will not deter us. And I was dead, unless it decides to somehow randomly barrier again. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Please let me cast. There we go. Can you suggest a King Gob Truffle PvP team? You only have one. Mountain Crusher, Truffle. Actually, what do you need Mountain Crusher for that? Well, I'm not sure if you have Doomed Axe, though. It was available the other week, but I'm not sure if you might have crafted it. It's one that doesn't use that, then. Hey, I guess you'd go down the Mountain Crusher route, then. So you'd go something like Mountain Crusher, Truffle, Mirage Queen, and then one other brown damage source. So why am I poking this one? I should have poked first slot. Whoops. I have no clue why I poked that guy. Also, don't take away the armor. I need to kill it. That's not nice. Now it's going to keep going forever. No, not really, but it's being a lot more annoying than it should be. Generally, you don't use Truffle and Beatrix on the same team. The only reason you would is if you're up against Furries. But Farstroad or Truffle is an insanely good combo. You could incorporate into Scorpius, yes. Though if you're trying to instant kill with Scorpius, having Truffle doesn't synergize too much with it. Like for mana accumulation, yes. But like all the damage gets wasted if you're just going to be trying for one-shots anyways. Can I write it in chat? It was Mountain Crusher, Truffle, Mirage Queen. I have no clue how to spell that correctly. Any brown damage. Well, that brown damage troop is pretty flexible. Currently tier rank 1 on Bounty on Xbox with over 2 million points. Nice. That's quite the grind. Let's see. Highest on PC Mobile is 2 people contesting it at around 1.4 million. So they're going to go way higher since they seem to be contesting each other. There's still a chance to make 3rd place. We're probably not going to bother because if our amount of points goes to top 10, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's a nice stopping location. You know, we still do the rest of our sigils throughout the weekends. But, you know, if tier 7 goes for top 10, I'm perfectly fine with it. That basically meant the extra 200 gems we spent got us a free orb. Well, not a free. It cost us 200 gems. But that basically means we spent 200 gems for a random orb. Which, it's okay value. You normally wouldn't want to do that. But it helps get things done quicker. While also getting the orb. So it wasn't necessarily us paying 200 gems for an orb, because we also had the time save from it as well. It's not enough to kill, which is rather unfortunate. This thing's so tanky that it barely ever even loses HP, which is pretty funny. And even if it somehow dies, which it hasn't a single time, you get a resummon at a guaranteed chance. This is the most unkillable thing we've ever seen in Bounty Hunter. By far. KrissTigger's probably the next closest. But that thing is like 2 super ultra tanky troops. Not only is it itself tanky, but the thing it summoned is a, I believe the absolute tankiest 0 attack troop in the game. Of all the 0 attack troops that exist. I haven't been playing Fall Guys this much recently. Like the last week or so. We did obviously for the season stuff and for the Double Crown last weekend. But since then I haven't really, since the Double Crown weekend I haven't really barely touched it too much. A few rounds here or there. I think we're like 80 short of Golden Chicken. At this point, I'm aiming to get it at the beginning of next season. I'm not in a rush to go get it. Also, especially since there's a lot of games we're going to be playing in the next month or two. Because the entire middle of March is going to be nothing but Age of Ashes. Obviously, still the normal Gems of War stuff we do. But like every second I have available that is not specifically for Gems of War or for sleep or for food is going to be playing that game. Because it's only going to be available for 9 days until it's gone again. And this time around progress does save. Which is even more reason to grind it out like crazy. Its official release is in April. Well, it's open access release. Can you stop summoning? That'd be great. This is why we normally kill you first. This is why we normally aim for that as the very first one. Not sure exactly what happened at battle. Also, there's still a lot of rumors that Pokemon Unite comes out on February 27th. On Pokemon Day. All info out there seems to point at such. Also, why did I use that on that? Now I gotta go use one of the other true damagers. Luckily, it already has full mana, so I guess that wasn't too big a deal. Which that kind of worked out, overall. It was a weird way of doing it, but based on our current situation, that was actually the way to go. So I accidentally did the right thing. Oh no, it survived! Let's see, we'll go to that. Throw it down again. We don't have a red here, so let's take some green. Explode the whole board and hope it does enough red to get full mana. It does. We didn't kill that out all the way. And now we just need one more true damage option. Please surge. Thank you. And now he's double cast with this and he's dead. See how's leaderboard looking? 25. If I had to guess, we're gonna get 495,000. Oh yeah, I forgot. As long as we make top 20, we actually get 2 orbs. I forgot. Top 20 is actually where 2 orbs is. These are just super 2 orb people somehow. Maybe it's a Valraven? Oh no, is that one Valraven of difference? One Valraven of difference should normally be 12,000 points. That is way more than 12,000 points difference. But if I had to guess based on how many points we have right now, I feel like we're going to be at 495,000. I don't think, maybe not. How many points do we have right now? We're going to get at least one more Valraven. That's 30,000, which means we'll have at least 470,000. And then one more battle. Wait, how would that even work out? Oh yeah, and then if we got one more, yeah, we should end at 495,000. I believe that's exactly one more Valraven. Or 2 more Valravens. So in that 3-way tie right over there, we should also get... See, some people had the same idea. Go for tier 7 to save some time. Is it that worth it? Probably not, especially if you're tight on gems. But we have the gems laying around, so might as well. He almost just killed that with Pure Skull, which would have been great. I should have taken red first, just in case he denies it. But there we go, and that's match. So Rocky should kill, or definitely kill. And down it goes. But yeah, we should have at least one more Valraven. And that should be 495,000. Actually, we'll probably get 2 more Valravens. I believe that goes to exactly 295 then. Here's the first one. And we'll get the second one soon. Assuming he doesn't escape, which would be very bad for our leaderboard chances. Luckily, he is very dead. And since we had to go for Valraven, that does mean that the first slot gets to live for short duration longer. So definitely not forever. Wait, can we still one-shot to Rocky it? And after that skull, we're not. We might have been able to, but after that skull, we definitely won't be. That one can still be one-shotted, though. Gosh, that thing loves Submerge, so that's perfectly fine as long as you don't love getting Barrier. That is the one thing we don't want to see it doing. Crafting your 11th Power Orb today? Nice. Oh, I should have taken Skull. Whoops. Whoops. That's enough to kill, though. That's fine. We should get at least one more Valraven. And that would bring us to 295, whatever the multi-way tie was. I already forget the number. I had almost got full mana, that would have been bad. There we go. Yeah, there should be at least one more Valraven in there. That'd be very unlikely if we didn't get one within 4 battles. Okay, this will not be enough to kill. But one more follow-up will be. Well, technically 2 since it's gonna get the thing. Sure, unfortunate that Skull didn't just kill it there. Come on, any damage kills it. Except for Skull, actually, at this point. You gain too much durability, actually. Alright, now it should be very dead. We have 3 true damages to use. One of them will kill. Oh, we never handed out code. Let me go do that. Hold up. Let me go hand out a code. 1 second. Where'd it go? There it is. Also, do we have enough to last for the rest of February? I believe we do. Where is the code section? Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Click refresh so we can go get the link again. Post that right over here. Copy the whole thing, and here it goes. Go. There's the redeem code you used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left corner right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Whatever your game says there. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers and letters. Starting with 6B, and it gives same word as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. There you guys go. And unfortunately, the really good mythic is no longer in drop table. Well, technically it is, but the chance of getting it so ridiculously rare that it's basically not in drop table. But yeah, Ironhawk, he's gone. Not completely gone, but gone enough that realistically we're not going to get him from that key ever. Because whenever you get a mythic drop right now, it's 1 out of all the mythics that aren't exclusive to Soulforge, which is like 40 these days, 50. Chance of specifically getting it is exceedingly unlikely. Oh, why am I going to Guild Wars? We already did the Guild Wars. Let's go do the rest of bounty. Keep getting it done. We should have 5 battles left for today. But we still have more battles, of course, the other 2 days. But as far as today, and it seems like we're going to get 2 orbs from Leaderboard, unless someone ruins it. Though I highly doubt it. Like, it's very unlikely so many more people would go, or, you know, enough people would go above tier 7. To the point where we wouldn't make top 20. Like, there's pretty much a guaranteed chance at this point that we're making top 20. Because that would mean at least 20 people would have to buy above tier 7. Which would be exceedingly unlikely. Some amount of people will, yes. But that many? No. I'm sure we'll find out exactly how many did once we get there. Cinny called Ogress Karen. That is pretty funny. Oh yeah, that reminds me. If I'm not mistaken, Salty is going over the new mythic on Monday night. However, for the first time ever, we will actually be able to go over it before her. Because we bought the bigger pass thingy. Which means we'll have access to the mythic on that day. Which means we actually get to cover it before Salty. Which is very rare because she has dev access to the game. But, yeah, we get to show it before her. Take that. So you get to see how you use it before she shows how to not use it. What do we go for here? We'll take the poke. When do we have a Vault event? Next weekend. 1 week from this weekend. Literally 1 week from today is the next Vault event. Let's see. I'll throw that down. Yes, the Team Salty makes sometimes are really funny. It's really fun to watch her thought process on what she thinks a good team is. Like, generally there's not a wrong answer. But, yeah, sometimes the team she makes me think there is. Because theoretically, almost any team can be made to work. But she definitely has some questionable decisions when crafting her teams. What I really want to see is Salty try to stream Puzzle Quest 3. I'm really curious how that's going to be. Because theoretically, since she probably play tested to at least some capacity, I would assume. Like some people on the dev team did. She would technically have more experience than us when it launches. So it'd be interesting to see how she plays. Because she would have more playtime than everyone at that point. Let's see, we'll take that over. We'll grab, we'll just take a first lot. Yeah, she really likes Gorgulfa. Gorgulfa's not bad. But I felt like it's been about 2 or 3 years since it's been particularly, like, over the top good. Like, it's still usable in the current state of the game. Like, really usable. But as far as other options that have existed, it has been off meta for like 2 or 3 years now. But it's not a bad trip. Like, it's still very much usable. There's just better options these days, normally. Like, if you're using it just for the sole purpose of mana accumulation, like, if you're putting Gorgulfa into your team in the current state of the game, you are doing so almost entirely because of its 75% reduction. More so than its mana generation. Because there are just so many better mana generators now. But yep, that seems to be it. We're in the tier 7 club with Wazomat, the Antitan, or Antitan? I'm not sure how you would say that. And Severka. We're in our 4-way tie for flawless tier 7. Which means 13 people got above tier 7. That's actually rather surprising. That's a bigger number than I thought it would be. 13 people bought tier 8 or higher. Well, you know, tier 7 twice or higher. 13 people did. It makes sense that these two did. And possibly this section right here. Not sure about everyone else, though. Yep, that's flawless tier 7. So unless 7 more people decide to waste their gems, we should make top 20. I don't think 7 more people will waste their gems. We'll find out in time. But if we make top 20, that's 2 orbs and 150 gems back. That's pretty solid. I'm perfectly happy with that. And hopefully we'll get 2 blues. Time will tell. But anyways, what other things do we have? We finished out dungeon. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. I guess we can go do World Lore event then. This will probably be the last of the World Lore event we do this week. Where were we? We'll do the Pagra. Not sure how many we'll do. I'm not sure I'll use every last jewel we have here. It's definitely not as fun of a World Lore event this week, that's for sure. It's not the worst one we've ever had, but it is far from the best. I'm just going for it. It was worth it. Yes, he left us a skull win condition. There we go. Shagra. Yeah, Salty did some of the writing for Puzzle Quest 3. Surian and Salty did the writing for Puzzle Quest 3. Or Steve. Whatever he's going by these days. No, his actual name is Steve. Like, most people know him as Surian, though. But maybe not as much these days, because he's, like, never on the forums these days. I miss the times when Nimhane and Surian were like always on the forum. Those were some good times. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, we might actually lose this battle. I'm pretty sure we just lose. Still very much winnable, though. Especially if Deathmark is going to get lucky like that. This is going to be a very slow win. But a win nonetheless, hopefully. 7 HP survive. Luckily his buff is useless. What do you even do again? Oh yeah, worst comes to worst. We could just tank forever with that. I hope it doesn't come to that. But we could if we needed to. And it never said Warlord event was going to be fun. True. I don't know. Warlord event can be fun. I just feel like 66% of the time it isn't. Like 1/3 the time, I feel like it hits the right balance. The other 2/3, it's either... there's basically 3 sections of how the Warlord event is. 1/3 of the time, it's actually fun. Another 1/3 of the time, it's kind of like this week, where it's not like the worst thing ever, but it could be better. And then there's the ones where it's just horrifically bad. That is luckily not this week. Though, of course, we've had it recently, some of those weeks. It's pretty noticeable when it's one of those weeks. Watch, I'll do that and then it'll just die to Deathmark. We'll do all this damage to it and it's like, nope, it's gonna die to Deathmark anyways. Which would still technically be beneficial. I hope they add more medals in general to the game. Not even just for Warlord event, but for everything. I feel like there's still a lot more they could do with it that they haven't done. Particularly active ones. Because there's not that many active ones. And by not that many active ones, I mean there's literally only one. The only active one is Cleanse. It'd be nice to see other cool ones that can actually be stunned. That actually do something. Based on a condition or per turn. Kind of like how the Cleanse is. Because that Cleanse, quite ironically, can be stunned. Technically all medals can, but because every medal except for that triggers at the beginning of battle, none of them can be stunned except for it because they already have triggered. So you can't cancel something that has already triggered. Actually, I was doing a round of Slay the Spire the other day. Because I've been playing a small amount off stream. And that mechanic's actually in Slay the Spire as well. If you get rid of something that already did its effect, it doesn't undo the effect, which is pretty cool. So for example, for a relic like... the specific one that ended up doing it too was like you transform 3 of your cards and then they auto upgrade. But if you then give the relic away for one of the special events, you still maintain the cards, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like that interaction. That was a long tangent, but still applicable. Let's see, I'll take that. Grab a blue over there. Get our rope dart. Oh, is that the 100% revive troop we just had? How annoying is that? We're already seeing it with other things. Or is that just a normal Fortress Gate? I'm not even sure. Hey, died to Deathmark. Thank you. That was convenient. That made that battle go much quicker. Yeah, I've played a couple rounds of Slay the Spire since our last stream. Not too many, though. I think I'm at Ironclad level 17 now? Or 18? Which means we'd have 2 at level 20. I didn't think I would get them all to level 20, but at this rate I might. Sure seems like it. We never did a heart kill on stream, though. We need to go stream it again to go do a heart kill. Not sure when, but we need to. A level 20 heart kill, that is. Obviously, we've killed heart before on stream. Just not specifically level 20 heart. We did level 20, but not level 20 heart. Which is the hardest possible difficulty. Maybe once we get Ironclad to 20, we'll do a stream where we alternate between Silent and Ironclad. To see which one will actually get the level 20 heart kill first. How do you get so high in levels? Don't die. Don't die. Also, don't try going for heart. Because you gain an ascension regardless if you go for heart or not. So there's no point in going for heart for trying to raise your ascension. So those 3 little relic thingies are kind of pointless if you're just doing normal ascension increasing. Since the only thing you care about is killing Act 3. Killing the hearts are relevant for ascension gains. Let's see. I'll take that. Grab a Ruptor. What do we take here? We'll take that over. Get rid of Shagra so it doesn't Shagra us. I should have rope darted first. I have no clue why I didn't. That was a very bad decision. That was an exceedingly bad decision. We might actually lose because we didn't use a single rope dart on him right there. What a way to lose. We almost just lost the lack of rope dart there. We actually still could if we're not careful. There we go. Death mark good. That was almost really bad. Valentine's Day would be a good day to go for heart kill. True. True. Oh, we should do that. That actually sounds like a good idea. Go for a heart kill on the thing. Wait, are they still doing the impeachment by then? Well, if they don't call for witnesses tomorrow, I think they're actually done tomorrow. There's a good chance they're not going to do witnesses. And Trump's defense team finished in like record speed. I think they showed the same clip at least like 5 times during their defense. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, I think the funniest thing that happened during it was when they had that clip. Well, basically when they were like attacking based on like the out of context clips, like not showing the full clip, and then immediately after they showed like an excessively long clip of out of context clips of people saying fight to show how it's not incitement, just simply saying fight. That was pretty funny. Because they literally just did what they were complaining that they did the entire previous time. Very, very funny. That the other side was doing. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Take our skull, throw down rope. Rope dart really needs to become available again. Sometime in May, I believe it was. Early May. It's so long since we've had rope dart. It's still pretty much the strongest weapon in the game. So I think we got one more Valraven here. Yep, there it is. Let's see. We'll take that over there. Yeah, the whole process seems rather weird. I watched the entirety of both impeachments, and the entirety of the whole process just seems so really over-convoluted. While still not even getting to the point of everything. Like, I still find it insane that neither of them had witnesses. Well, that's still not confirmed that this one doesn't have witnesses. But there's like a 99% chance they're not going to call witnesses. Which means 2 impeachments in a row, there'd be literally no witnesses at all. Which seems kind of impossible for a proper trial. To have literally 0 witnesses. Twice. Also, hello, almost losing again. Actually, we are going to lose this time. I don't mind though, because it doesn't actually matter if we win. We're just trying to get slightly more points. If we lose, we lose. There's obviously a couple changes we can make to this team to make it more consistent. However, we are not going to make those changes because I'd rather have the burst speed. And if it happens to die, it dies. Okay, final Warlord event battle. Because I'm pretty sure our guild will have the last of the points by the time we stream tomorrow. Oh, you're officially off of work now? Nice. Yep, finally the weekend. I'll go for Fortress Gate first, I guess. This is the tankiest of them, technically. Wish that thing would gain mana already. There we go. That should be match. Judge Judy does better. My grandma absolutely loves watching Judge Judy. I haven't watched it in ages. Actually, does she even have the show anymore? Can't remember. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV for like a decade. But, well, we're tied with Nexus in our guild. Good job, Nexus. We shall now camp the exact center of our guild, so it doesn't look like neither of us didn't do anything. We'll just stay right in dead center. No, we might do our battles if the guild hasn't done theirs, or hasn't gotten the rest of the points by tomorrow night. Otherwise, we will just camp the middle. Okay, so I think that's everything then. And hopefully we'll have an EXP bonus tomorrow, which I think we'll utilize a little bit more tomorrow. And we'll go from there. We got ourselves the green Guild War Day as well. Which, we might run another Wild Queen team, we'll see. You were wondering, what color is your telephone box in your Nook app? Black, I think? I want to say black, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's black. I'm like 90% certain it's black. But anyways, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Main thing we'll be doing is doing more Bounty Hunter. Probably grinding out a bit of EXP since we should hopefully have a 100% bonus. And we also got a pet tomorrow. The 2019 Lunar New Year one. You get that tomorrow. So if you didn't end up getting that 2 years ago or just want to get more copies, which everyone should, you'll be able to go and go and get it. What's behind me? Absolutely nothing. It's a green screen. I'm not sure what you mean by behind me. There's a chair behind me. There's a green screen behind me. And that's about it. There's a forest behind me, apparently. I never bothered changing those out. I meant to like change it out like every single week, depending on what the kingdom was. But yeah, I never bothered doing that. I just kept it as the one. I kept it as the very first one when it was the Miss Skills event, and we just kind of kept it like that forever. I don't know. Maybe we'll change the background behind us. We can make it literally whatever we want. I kind of like the slightly animated effect that it has, though. So if we can get something else like that. Maybe for Age of Ashes, we can end up getting one of the like fiery ones. I don't know. What's the fieriest looking background? That would kind of work for like a dragon one. Dragon's Claw actually wouldn't work, oddly enough. Oh, you know what one might work? Though I'm not sure if it has a fiery background. Actually, it doesn't even have any background. Hold up. What's that one? Dragon Kingdom. What animation does that have? I don't think it has a red fire, though. Where's that? What was that Dragon Kingdom called? Emperinazar. What background does Emperinazar have? Oh, this was Emperinazar's background? Interesting. It doesn't have an animation. Interesting. Do none of the factions have animation? At least if I'm not mistaken, they normally do. Like if we go to Amnesia, for example, you see an animation. Did they only do that for the main kingdoms? They might have. I already just forgot to add it. Let's see. Let's do it to a earlier one. All-Seeing Eye. Do you have an animation? You do. So they just forgot to put animations on some, is what you're telling me. Let's see. Let's pick another one that was also pretty recent. Eldrazar. Do you have an animation? No. They forgot to put animations on these. I never noticed that. I wonder if they even know. Let's see, does Half Guardians have it? That was another one that was added immediately, or all the way at the beginning. Yeah, it does. They forgot to put animations on like all of them that happened like later. Let's go find another one. How about Loraz's Lair? This one shouldn't have animation. Yep, no animation. How about Sea of Sorrows? This one was added pretty early on. Like, see, this has anime. They forgot to do the animations on these. Like, this one obviously does. But after a while, they kind of gave up and were like, ah. They stopped doing the animations. They've got gypped. Where was the other one? Where was that one undead placed with that one undead dragon? Because that had a pretty cool background. Does it have like a mist effect? I probably forgot to add it. I completely forget what the kingdom's called. Foul Roost? I think it's Foul Roost. Yeah, it's Foul Roost. This one has a really cool background. Yeah, no animation. What's a good fiery cave-looking one then? I guess technically Kedar. Pretty sure it'd be Kedar. I mean Kazale. Why did I say Kedar? No, you have Flashy Light. Flashy Light's not what we need. Drock Zoom kind of looks cavey. I think has fire. Oh yeah, we gotta do it over here. Because we could easily do it just a part of the thing. Oh yeah, your ice. Where are all the good ones at? Blade of Lands would look weird. Oh, then again, maybe not. Because if you do the corner right over there, wouldn't look too bad. Oh, I got rid of the animation. That would probably help to keep it on. Problem is it's not spread evenly though. And you'd be getting like this part right here. Like that section right there. It'd still kind of work though. If we recorded this section like right here. Around there. Somewhere's around there. That could work pretty good for a background. Like that right there. I might need to do that later. Yeah, somewhere's around like that. Because when we start doing Age of Ashes a lot, that'd be a really nice background for it. Honestly, we should start changing the background to be different per game. But we could do it based on literally everything, not just Gems of War assets. Obviously for Gems of War, it makes sense to do a Gems of War asset related one. But obviously we could literally do it for whatever. Put behind us. Can be literally anything. But obviously for Gems of War, it makes sense to do a Gems of War background since there's already so many to choose from. But anyways, I know it's on the billion to-do list of things we need to go to. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Best of luck with the bounty event. And happy Lunar New Year's. Happy Valentine's Day in 2 days. And I will catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys later. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. Goodbye, everyone.